Hey, this is Pastor Ryan with your Wednesday Water. Well, I've got my autism awareness shirt on here today. A couple weeks ago, I gave a message, and within that sermon, I shared just some of the things that our family has run into and struggled with. And a friend in the congregation came up to me last week and said, "Man, what can I do to help?" And it really reminded me of the wonderful people that my family get to serve. Like, I know people want to help, and I wish I had an answer, because like my response was just love like Jesus loves, and I know that they wanted to do more, but I don't know what to do either, to be honest with you. An 8-year-old is my hero. I have seen this kid my whole life. When he was little, he couldn't lift his head up off the crib. There wasn't enough strength in his neck. And so for months, we just watched this, and we knew he wasn't like the other kids. We've got 3 other kids, and he was totally not responding the same ways that they had. And so we tried to get some answers, and we just couldn't get anything figured out. We moved back to Michigan, went to the DeVos Children's Hospital, and started a long journey there on the west side of the state, trying to get some answers. And had to try to find resources, and church helped, and organizations helped try to figure out some testing, and we've still never got any answers. Finally, we got on this waiting list for the University of Michigan. There was a doctor there who was absolutely amazing, and she finally helped us get a diagnosis. But I watched this kid, he couldn't walk. He had to have a walker to try to help him learn how to walk, when other kids were totally mobile. And now you see him, he carries his head high, like little guy runs around, he's super fast. And I think of, like, even when we got to Frankenmuth, he spoke in like one word, just it was a blessing for him to say a word. And now you see him, and he speaks in a sentence. It's a choppy sentence, but it is a sentence. I've seen all the battles he's fought, and I've seen him climb so many hills that truly, he is my hero. The things that he has to deal with every day in life are beyond what we can even imagine. So that question that hit me, like, what can I do to help? I think as a church, we just need to be welcoming. This church has a wonderful reputation of welcoming kids. We've had kids with autism raised here. We've had kids with Down syndrome raised here. This church has been welcoming for many, many years. And so we just got to continually guard that and make sure that that's something that's represented, and a value that gets lifted up within our church. I also think it just helps to be educated and try to understand there's such a wide spectrum, of autism. There's some that are fully functional. Some are nonverbal, and then Isaiah's verbal, but his IQ is extremely low on paper. But he's a pretty smart cookie. I spend most of my life trying to figure out how to outsmart an 8-year-old. So when you think about, what can you do to help? I think that answer that I gave my friend answers a lot of questions in this world. Just love like Jesus. If we'll just do that, it will allow us to be places, to do things, to wrap our lives around other people. And as a community, we'll grow together, and I think we'll be able to accomplish some major things. We just have to remember, right? Jesus seems to find the value in these people that the rest of the world wants to throw away. Love like Jesus. We love you, and we'll see you on Sunday.